Hello again from my front porch. Today I had the chance to try again, take two, if you will, where the folks at the Boone Speedway, where they're hosting the 41st IMCA Super Nationals, the races, that they asked me to come back and do both the Canadian and the U.S. national anthems again today. Which I mean, honestly, unless I am physically unable to, I will never decline an opportunity to get to perform the anthem, our national anthem, or other anthems that I may know. I know the English anthem and I know the Canadian anthem. Ones that are in other languages I have not brushed up on, but those I can do. But especially the U.S. anthem. I mean, honestly, it's not just a matter of enjoying doing it; it's a matter of pride. I genuinely am honored to get to present that anywhere at any time. And so, they reached out and said, "Hey, do you think you could help us out again?" And I was like, "You bet, I'm right there." So I went out there. Well, as you may recall from the last episode, I had a little bit of extra adventure. Because I wore really stupid shoes and was walking across the track that had been packed and wetted because it's a mud track for the races that they do, and slipped and wound up getting all muddied and also a little banged up. My body is not as young and youthful as it used to be, and so I'm still feeling a little bit of the ouch from that. But fortunately, it's just an ouch. It's not a, oh, I got to put that in a sling now. So all in all, I think I came out okay. But today I got to go back, and this time, now the reason that I fell down last time is because I wore stupid shoes. I mean, they're good shoes, but not for that purpose. I wore slip-on shoes that had hardly any tread whatsoever to be at a place where I was going to be out in the center of a racetrack. A mud track with grass and stuff, and it was not smart. I mean, at the very least, I should wear tennis shoes. That would have been better, but I did not. So today, when I went out there, I actually wore my work boots, the boots that I wear when I go to construction job sites. And if those things would not have worked, I'd been in big trouble. But I didn't have to put them to the full test. Not only did I not have to go to either jump down, which I was actually not going to this time because of the soreness from the fall last time, or climb down the 3.5, 4 foot concrete barrier wall that goes around the track. I was going to climb down that, but then I was ready to walk across the mud track this time with better, more sensible footwear to be able to do that. However, there was also this other guy there named Dave who did the invocations each day, where the opening prayer for the events. And Dave, he and I are about the same age, and Dave had decided that wasn't for him, and it wasn't even necessarily the walk across the track; it was the jumping down off the cement wall. And so he decided no, I'm not. And so today, when I was there, we were chatting a little bit before it was time for me to do my thing, and he said, "Yeah, this time we're taking the Gator over." Now, a Gator is just a utility cart. Why they call them Gators, I don't know. I'm sure there's a reason. I don't know what it is, but it's just one of those. It's got the big. It's like a four-wheeler that people drive around wherever, but it's got the little. It's got a couple of seats, and it's got a flatbed, a truck bed thing in a smaller form, so you can haul stuff around in it. It's a utility vehicle. And so this time Dave drove and I rode, and we took the utility vehicle and drove out to the middle and did our thing, and then we climbed back in the utility vehicle and drove back. And so this time that all went so much smoother. So to begin with, I'm going to include here the performance of the anthems. In fact, I think I'll include Dave's invocation this time. I didn't include it in the segment from last time, but I'll go ahead and include him here since I've now talked about him, and I appreciate him driving this. So let's give Dave a little spotlight here too. So I'm going to include here him doing his invocation and then me singing the two anthems. Now, I did try to position my phone, my camera, in a different place this time so I could get a better view of things. And it really is a better view. I think it genuinely is. Unfortunately, I still did not place it in a way that, oddly enough, you can see me when I'm singing the Canadian anthem because I was facing away from the flag and facing the audience. But when I turned around with everybody else to face the American flag that was behind where we were at, they all lined up alongside me, and you can't see me. That's okay. You can see me here right now. Anyway, so here you go. This is Dave's invocation and me doing the Canadian and the American national anthems. Here you go.
Dave, it's always wonderful to see you, mate.
So now I got to show you our excitement. I didn't think to film it going out. I should have. But when Dave and I got in the Gator to leave, we took it back out. And actually, I'm kind of glad because when we went out, there were just these big John Deere tractors going around that were flattening out the mud stuff and doing that kind of thing. Not as fun. But when we were leaving while the first race, the group of cars for the first race after the anthem were now out on the track and starting to get a feel for the road and where the slick spots were. So they're actually actively out on the track while we're driving the little Gator out. So here, catch a little clip of this. It's kind of fun. So now, what would an episode be? Because, well, it'd be like that last episode, because I didn't include, because I was so covered with mud that when I got done singing, I just left. I wasn't going to sit around in there, but this time I was not covered in mud, so I was able to actually go. I get to when I go do this, to let me sit in the VIP box, skybox kind of thing, and so I want to give you just a little view. This is what it looks like from up in the skybox area there when you're watching the races. You see, you get this. A really good perspective, really good view, and generally speaking, there are other individuals there in it. It's one large space, not like divided like you see sometimes at other sporting events, but there's others in there who actually know a lot about the drivers and the race going on and some of the things, and so I actually pick up little bits of things, little things. So I this time I didn't stay long, but I did sit and I did watch a little bit of the races. But as cool as it is watching from there really is. It's really cool to see the cars kind of doing their thing from down in the middle. Not a lot of people get the chance to see that. So here you go. I'm gonna put in here a little montage of some footage that I took while we were down in the middle before I sang the anthem, the anthems and stuff. So here. So there you go. There was race day for Paul out at. That's not a good title for this episode. I need to what I'm gonna figure out something that really plays off of the take two. Oh, that's what I should do. I should have one of those clacker things that said, "Hey, take two." But I was appreciative of the opportunity to be able to do the anthem again. I really did enjoy doing that, and I enjoyed being able to ride in the Gator to go out and back in. That was a good choice. So anyway, I don't know if I'll be going back again yet this year. Normally they only have me out one time each year. Now I've been out twice, and the races go on into this coming weekend. So who knows? They might still call back. I don't know. But point is, I enjoyed what I've been able to do for them. It was a lot of fun. It always is a lot of fun, and I look forward to whenever the next time is that I can go out there. And with that, I'll see y'all next time from my front porch.